Restoration is brought to you by
Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yeah, it's extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Introducing Nestle Milo All-in-One Nutrimix. The goodness of malt, milk and cocoa in Milo, and even more milk.
It's time again for us to come to your homes or wherever you're watching us from to inspire you and motivate you to become a better person. This is Restoration with Stacy, and we're coming to you by Kind Courtesy, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, Hisense, Original Adonko Hand Sanitizer, Adonko Next Level Energy Drink, GTP, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, multi-credit savings and loans. Yes, and whenever I say multi-credit savings and loans, I expect you to have a plan for your business. So whatever the plan is, if you are not financially strong, this is the time for you to pay them a visit. Take your business plan, discuss with them, and if you meet their terms and conditions, they would gladly give you a loan to revamp your business. Good news is if you are in groups of 5 or more, it's even easier. They would give you a loan from their group loan facility. So visit them now and they will gladly be of help to boost your business. A big thank you to Milo All-in-One. Yes. When I say Milo All-in-One, you should always remember, now you don't have to think about your sugar. You don't have to think about your milk. Everything is well packaged. All you need to do is to psych yourself that, yes, I'm ready to start my day strong and energetic, and go in for your Milo All-in-One. Big thanks to Tasty Tom and Rich Tomato Mix. Yes, if you're looking for the nutrition in every meal, if you're thinking tomato, let it be Tasty Tom and Rich Tomato Mix. And you can get your vitamins B3, B6, B9, and B12 in there. We also have zinc and iron. So when you're taking it, when you say Adriana pa ahodi no room anawudi. Thank you to Royal Aroma Fortified Rice. Yes, my preferred rice choice. Rice shouldn't just be rice. You should eat rice because it is nutritious and brings you a lot of vitamins for good health and growth. Research from the University of Ghana in collaboration with UNICEF actually states that about 50% of women and 66% of children in preschool suffer anemia. You don't want to be in this group. So make sure that if you're buying rice, you're not just buying rice, you're buying Royal Aroma Fortified Rice. And I know you're going to thank me later. Thanks again to GTP and La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. You guys are simply amazing. To my glam squad, Ophelia of ABS Lux Line, located on the Odoko Highway opposite Anointed House, to Divine Cassie, GH Beauty Artistry, styled by Yemi. Yes, and today my wig extension is by Chocolate Hair. Big thank you to Soraya of Zesuza Catering Services for always making sure my team and I are refreshed, and to my technical and production team and Plan Media, Star Click Photography, and Frame Masters. Thank you. We'll be right back after this break.
Introducing Nestle Milo All-in-One Nutrimix. The goodness of malt, milk and cocoa in Milo, and even more milk. Just add to water and enjoy the perfect cup of winning energy.
Milo! This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Yeah, Mama Fish up, I says Mama Fish up, I feel to ya, give me pepe. Yeah, Mama Fish up, I says Mama Fish up, I feel to ya, give me pepe. Bro,
got you there. Hisense. Everyday prices for everyday people. Hey. Adai na obuafusa.
Wo ka try me say. Me royal aroma emono. Iron zinc womu
And a vitamin B3, B6, B9 and B12.
me na fofo say enye no kere. Eti se dada no. And a taste not to say dada no pepepe.
We yes stronko. Royal aroma emofo frona abano kranuani bi to say iron, vitamin B3, B6, B9, B12 and a zinc. So ro emono predodo sen kra na wono a emu aduane nro no emfiri mu. Yeah! Emu yedru. O the bag no ko hene.
Dabi metumi amaso. Me de ka try me na fofo.
New Royal Aroma Fortified Rice. Ayemawu ene wobusia. FDA agi ejadie nkratoa atum.
Mata ankuma. Hey, who fit?
Oh, Chaisa.
Now, one 2 months so Jama GTP on.
Ayo.
Ah, Joe. Hey, what the move? No beauty in so faded.
Me that say. So when him say GTP there, and one of me this sporting. Now your design is also there. And you endless. I mean, in Chimuda.
In Chimuda.
Clemento.
Yes.
You know I really like you.
Okay.
But that's your fabric. It doesn't look genuine.
Your design, GTP design.
GTP put the printed colors be sale. Share. When buying GTP, always check the design number on the label. The same number is printed on the selvage.
Oh, the wakamate. We are genuine. Yeah, we do a chamu bibi what? Jack, shine your eye.
GTP is available in various shops, open market and online at www.buygtp.com.
GTP. Timeless.
Introducing Nestle Milo All-in-One Nutrimix. The goodness of malt, milk and cocoa in Milo, and even more milk. Just add to water and enjoy the perfect cup of winning energy.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month? Yes.
I got. Yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection. I got.
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Ene edru meso se me di abusuan hia mu yeni. Omo jaje ade bia obeye no so beba hobi.
E wo se udi kra no to school foforo mu.
Unsem mom so dodo.
Debbie sister, want to mend your sister.
E wo se winya akokodro wo hyehyeye bia obeye ho. Impo se nipa nyina na wonya adwe. Emom ade baako a wonyina agitum ne waduane no adedede ni ni hwam papa bia awon dro wo. Any fair, any said your paste in a pea. Now you the fiber, any vitamins I can't want it. Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix me busiani in Ediania ed day. As Sansoma ding. Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix. Strength comes from within.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Introducing new Sunlight 2-in-1. It gives you burst after burst after burst of long-lasting freshness. New Sunlight 2-in-1 for burst after burst of long-lasting freshness.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winning on who are the jet to semia and pimpino. You to me 5 gems if in Kitadia, you need your busia, your fans, any and down for any. Nanso, wobetumi abɔ ho ban. Use Adonko hand sanitizer debia any brebia. Every say you tumi fa germs every nyama yensa isom. Adonko hand sanitizer betumi abɔ ho ban debia free germs, bacteria ayini ihu. Adonko hand sanitizer. Sure odo. Na ba ho ban.
FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoyi mu agye atum sɛ ɛyɛ.
Yamwan kuntia mwa wase entretre. Ma live boy ensahohro nyayen adie. Fasamena hohro wansa. Ana fa sanitizer a akoho mu. Yen nyina momumwa. Inkuntia mwa a entretre wo Africa.
FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoyi agye atum sɛ ɛyɛ.
Hello. The thing is, you know exactly what you're selling. But the people that need to know what you're selling to buy it, they don't. At M-Clan, we conceptualize, we script, we produce compelling video communication to shine the brightest light on your business, to expedite, accelerate your growth. Think of us as the creative department of your business. We work with you to get you exactly where you want to be. Let us be the ones to shoot your next TV commercial. We promise to deliver. Call this number.
Restoration. Though most people might not take notice, we have a lot of people walking this earth who are actually round pegs, but are squeezing to fit into square holes. Our guest today found her passion, didn't let it go, channeled her energy and her effort into it, and today she runs the biggest catering service you can find in Ghana. Our guest today is the CEO of Zesuza Catering Services. Yes, you hear me say that all the time. Zesuza Catering Services, the only catering service that will give you a food station that might even be nicer than your decor at your events. Our guest is Mrs. Soraya Mensah Adai. Soraya. Yes. So Zesuza. Now you see Zesuza. It's like every time I'm saying Zesuza Catering. So now you see the face behind Zesuza. And I'm sure most people are surprised because most people might know you from elsewhere.
Yes.
Most of us know Soraya as an actress.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So acting and cooking, where did they meet?
I know, right? I started acting at, I think, age 20. Yes, and in the process, I took a break to start a family. And I wasn't so passionate about acting, really. It was my father, yes. My father's the one who pushed me to go into acting.
When some fathers are pushing their children out, your father pushed you in.
He did. I mean, in school, he wouldn't want me to do any other extra,
curriculum activity.
If it's not drama.
Okay.
I would have to lie and even say that I'm going for it. And he wanted me to go to England and wherever to,
pursue it.
Yes. So, I mean, when the opportunity came, he was very happy. He pushed me, just go for it. So, because I wasn't so passionate about it, I wasn't really able to handle the pressure, and I wasn't patient enough to get there.
To wait for your seed to grow.
Exactly. So yeah, that's how I decided to branch into something else. Yes.
How long did it take you to say, this is not my passion, let me just move on?
About 5 years.
So you endured doing something that wasn't your passion?
Just at all. I felt like you had called me for an exam. Anytime I had a role, yes. That's how serious it was.
But Daddy loved it.
He loved it. And he was so happy. And he spoiled me a lot. Everybody says I'm Daddy's girl. So seeing your father happy about what you're doing, sometimes I really thought I could give it a try. And maybe through that, I would, get more involved and be excited about it. But I guess also because I started a family, and that also distracted me a lot.
So you got featured in some very good movies. You had some very good roles when you were acting. When family came in, was it something you had planned that, okay, I'll just take a break, go have a family and come back? How long were you into acting before you got married?
5. 5 years, and actively. And I think I was... One of my movies, I think I was like 7 months pregnant with my daughter, but nobody
knew.
Yeah, it was. And then I mean, after giving birth, I just looked at this beautiful girl, and I felt like she needed more of my time, and I felt that I needed to work harder. I wanted to spoil her, because that's what my dad did to me. He really spoiled me. So I wanted to spoil her too. So I was like, the industry.
If you go, you're away for 20 days, 15 days.
Yes, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to have that time for her. And also, at that time, acting wasn't really paying so well. You get some people who would pay. I mean, some wouldn't, do so much for you. And I'm asking myself that how would I be able to, give my daughter that kind of life that I want her to have. So, okay, fine. I didn't just stop immediately. I said, okay, let me do something on the side. That, so then I don't come out as being too, I'm not desperate. Exactly. And then, fall for other pressures.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was fortunate enough to, get connected to someone that helped me to rent some tracks, and I started going to college.
Okay.
That happened before I even got into catering. So I was doing some haulage business, transportation.
Wow.
Yes, so that helped me
You're
a bit.
a tough nut.
My dad was a serious businessman, and I would say I love money, but I believe that you have to work for it. So that's what was pushing me, and I said, no, I needed to do this. I was doing the haulage business, and it was going well. But then politics got involved, and I was like, wow, what's going to happen? So then I had an opportunity of making some few meals at my daughter's school. So here's the case. They had a caterer, and I was just part of a few parents that were planning this event that they call Ghana Day at my daughter's school. So the caterer disappointed them. For some reason, she wasn't picking up the calls. So we're like, wow, how can we disappoint the children who are really looking forward to
this day?
Yeah, so we're supposed to have like different Ghanaian dishes from different regions. So the caterer wasn't picking up. So then some of the parents came together. You know what? Let's all pick a few dishes from various regions, and let's see how we can do this.
Goes.
So it just chose Apapransa,
which is my favorite.
And Ebunu. That's all. That's just 2 meals.
Nobody makes Apapransa as good as you. God.
Yeah, so that was it. And then I happened to have a parent who was, a top person in one of the big banks in Ghana. And then she came up to me and she says, Soraya, do you do contract catering? And I said, yes. And I'm like, okay, after I turned back.
You're like, what did I just
I know.
myself into?
And at that time, I was praying to God. I would sleep on the altar in the church. I was praying to God. I was like, I need a new business. Because, what I was doing, when politics get involved, it's who you know, that kind of thing. So I wasn't ready for that. So when I just answered this lady and I said, I guess I do. I'm like, okay, God, did you actually twist my mouth or something to actually answer yes? And after that, I was like, no, what did I really say? Am I ready for it? I didn't have anything. I didn't have there's so many things you need for. So many things
because it's going to be mass production.
Exactly. And you're talking about like 500 people. And I said to myself, I don't know if I'm ready. So I said, let me tell her really the truth. I told her the truth and she says no, but she feels that I can do something. So for like 2 months, this lady was,
On
hoping,
your case.
yeah. So I said, you know what? I can do this. So I started, putting 1-2 strings here and there. But at that time, things were not too great for my family. Okay. So the savings that I had made from the haulage business, I decided, okay, we have this garage at home. I said, let me see what I can do with this place. So we started with coal pots, and we had to wake up very early. Something you're not used to. You start cooking way early because you're not sure, how many hours, to even cater for a large quantity. Some people feel like, I believe that a lot of people say they can cook, but cooking in your home is very different from cooking for
a large number of people.
Large number of people. So the first day we had to cater for the 500 people. Food got finished like 1 hour after, and you're supposed to have food for like 4 hours. And I was like, oh my God, what is this?
Food got finished in an hour.
Yes. And in the banks, the police, they have to go and get the money. They said they're not going anywhere because they haven't eaten. So I'm like, what have I just caused? I feel like I embarrassed the woman. And for some reason, she still trusted me and believed that, yes. So, you know what, Soraya, just calm down. You can do this. So the next day, food went on, and either they said the soup was too light. And I'm like, okay, no problem. The third day, it was perfect. And then we went on and on. And then from there, we just started getting, other branches, other banks, and then that was it.
So you actually started corporate?
Yes, I started corporate.
Before getting into events?
Exactly. And corporate is very difficult because you have to have all the proper documents and everything. You have to, they demand that from you.
Your GRA certificate,
exactly.
Your business registration.
FDA, AMA, all that had to be sorted out. So, and because of the large number that I started with, it really kept me, grounded. Like I really had to
There was
learn.
no room for any mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. So it was good for me. It was good for me that I started that way. And I'm really grateful for that lady who gave me the opportunity. And so having started that, and I realized that, I think this is what I want to do. And I would go all out. I was always thinking of different ways, creative ways to present food, what I can do. So I realized I know this is what I really want to do. So I said, let me just put the acting aside.
The passion you were not seeing with the acting.
Yes.
You now started seeing it with catering.
Yes.
Because you would sleep thinking it, you'd wake up thinking it, you'd dream it, and you knew this was your place.
Right. That was it. I'll wake up at night, in the middle of the night, and I'll just start jotting down stuff. And I'm like, no, I really love this business. I really want to see it grow. I want to be known for someone who started something new in the catering business. So that's when the idea of the food presentation came about. How can I present food in a very, lovely way, beautiful way? Someone who see the food presentation want more of that. The food and everything. Even doing that, we made sure that we didn't lose focus on the taste of food. Yeah, so that's how the whole decor, what you see all the time at events, building stations and all that.
So with the station, do you look at every event and create a look for the event?
Right, I do. So when I meet a client, I get all the details I need. If it's an outdoor event, the color, the theme, if they're working with any theme, I talk to the clients. I try and find out what they really like. So that is what I use to, come up with a concept. And then we build the station. So almost all the stations, we build them from scratch. I don't like repeating unless the clients actually insist that they want this particular.
Want the same look.
Yes. Even that, we'll try and change it a bit.
Wow, that is some work. When we come back, we'll get to know some of the work Soraya has done and other challenges she has faced with this choice of her career. We'll be right back after this break.
Introducing Nestle Milo All-in-One Nutrimix. The goodness of malt, milk and cocoa in Milo, and even more milk. Just add to water and enjoy the perfect cup of winning energy.
Milo! Milo!
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Yeah, Mama Fisher Bowl. I says Mama Fisher Bowl. I feel to yeah, give it pepe. Yeah, Mama Fisher Bowl. I says Mama Fisher Bowl. I feel to yeah, give it pepe.
Hisense, everyday prices. Hey. Aday na ubuafusa.
Wo ka try me say. Me royal aroma emono. Iron zinc womu
and vitamin B3, B6, B9 and B12.
Me na fofo say enye no kere. Eti se dada no. And a taste not to say dada no pepepe.
We yes stronko. Royal aroma emofo from na aba no krania ni bi to say iron, vitamin B3, B6, B9, B12 and a zinc. So ro emono predodo sen kra na wono a emu aduane nro no emfiri mu. Yeah! Emu yedru. O the bag no ko hene.
Dabi metumi amaso. Me de ko twa me na fofo.
New Royal Aroma Fortified Rice. Eye mawu ene wo busia. FDA agi ejadie nkrato atum.
Hey, Flores, what are you thinking?
I love your dress. Hey, GTP.
Of course, Clemento. Me and GTP go way back.
Thank you.
And I rock it confidently.
Your dress is colorful.
That's GTP. Our colors don't run. Yes, that's genuine.
Madam.
Another way to ensure the GTP you're buying is authentic is by scratching the white sticker to reveal the 12-digit number. Text the number to the short code 1393 across all networks for free, and you get a text within seconds telling you if your GTP is authentic or not. Original GTP is also available in open markets, shops, and online at www.buygtp.com.
GTP, timeless.
Introducing Nestle Milo All-in-One Nutrimix. The goodness of malt, milk and cocoa in Milo, and even more milk. Just add to water and enjoy the perfect cup of winning energy.
Milo! Milo!
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got. Yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection. I got.
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Ene edru meso se me di abusuan hia mu yeni. Omo jaje ade bia obeye no so beba hobi.
E wo se udi kra no to school foforo mu.
Unse mrom so dodo.
Debbie sister, want to mendra sister.
E wo se winya akokodro wo hyehyeye bia obeye ho. Impo se nipa nyina na onya adwe. Emom ade baako a wonyina gitum ne waduane no adedede ni hwam papa bia awon de dro wo mu. Any fair, any said your paste in a pea. Now you the fiber, any vitamins I can't want it. Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix me busiani in Ediania Ed. Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix. Strength comes from within. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winner who are the jet to semia. And Pimpino, your 25 gems if in Kitsadia, your near Brucia, your fans, any and down for anyam. Nanso, who bet to me about home by use Adonko hand sanitizer, debia, any brebia. Every say your 25 gems if in Yamayasa is so. Adonko hand sanitizer, bet to me about home by debia, free gems, bacteria, you need in home. Adonko hand sanitizer, sure or dog. Never home by
FD, I said, Jedi and Kratuimu Ajia to say.
Introducing Nestle Milo All-in-One Nutrimix, the goodness of malt, milk and cocoa in Milo, and even more milk. Just add to water and enjoy the perfect cup of winning energy.
Milo! Milo! This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Oh, see how oily I am? It will take forever to clean this.
Take it easy, Pan. Your days of endless scrubbing are over. Madame just bought Sunlight Dishwash Liquid.
What do you know about a Pan's life?
This advanced formulation has real lemon juice that will cut through all those stains fast in just one wipe.
Wow, that was fast.
See how easy it is to remove oil in one wipe? New Sunlight Dishwash Liquid removes oil stains in just one wipe.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Yamwan kuntia mwa wase entretre. My life boy Mensah hohro nyayen adie. Fasamena hohro wansa. Ana fa sanitizer akoho womu. Yenyina momumwa. Inkuntia mwa entretre wo Africa.
FDA ahwehwe sai dwedi enkratwe. Achia to mo se eye.
I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes.
I got. Yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection. I got
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Hello. The thing is, you know exactly what you're selling, but the people that need to know what you're selling to buy it, they don't. At M-Clan, we conceptualize, we script, we produce compelling video communication to shine the brightest light on your business, to expedite, accelerate your growth. Think of us as the creative department of your business. We work with you to get you exactly where you want to be. Let us be the ones to shoot your next TV commercial. We promise to deliver. Call this number.
Okay, we're still at Ave Maria, and my winner for this week is Auntie Rosemary. Oba Rose, to say.
Patron Yamiadum.
Yamias. What's your crowd of Kumio?
That's it. Now, also, what to say?
Yamiadum, Miss Mehoya Pa. Made them my ninja, Makata menu. And Marcia shaky Kiaka. So, we're here in our boy, your home by. Now, Mammy, this hour, what is our share restoration? Pa. The Hepana, yeah.
They attach me fire gifty or say dear no.
Oh,
said yeah, or start
gifty adoye.
This gifty adoye. Empress one. Said yeah, or start saying na bravo. Ofe mwa na nyame adom. Obe big gospel musician na. Yen na we look up to her say. But me afa abedu sa pempe so.
Wow.
Yen na ye hwe no.
Say yeah, we show na addition de be na ya wonya wo.
Oh, what is the idea? I mean, woman say, Abraham no, a be etchia, a be so echo ye. And see, dear uncle ye, a man, no be ye, no fina. dia ekọ ye no na so de atoto de ho na de bebo awu no o de anansi
ya me share ne bon sema ho nti se na ye ba ya mba ne bone high sense ana asmaye se ye meda was se da ne da wonya mre edition restoration nti me do a chede every high sense
high sense
bro
that's it
today now catch high sense
product there one in town it be ni baby one and only
and
you need to come bio
and
nti me da ma se any high sense for ni na se nya mi shira mo na o program ya we bi enkoso na nsakra ama nsakra nipa just o ma fa oya ne ateti ye mu we said ya o yo mu interviews no na mi so nshira no ma nko ani enfi adun enko adun.
Yes, that's it. So Auntie Rose is this week's winner. If you want to be part of our Super High Sense Craze giveaway moment, you know exactly what to do. Get in touch with us on our social media platforms and we will definitely be in your neighborhood. Welcome back. That is our winner for this week's High Sense Super Crazy giveaway moment. And we're still enjoying our conversation with the CEO of Zesuza Catering Services, Soraya Mensah Adai. Soraya, so for those of us who love social media, I think one of your works that actually got you out there was the Kensi wedding.
Right. Ghana's wedding.
Yes, Ghana's answer to a royal wedding.
Yeah.
And you had to cater for some days, I think 3 days,
yes,
in a row. Yeah. When you got that order, were you like, oh God, I think I asked for too much? Because the number of guests definitely was huge. And this was going to be a back-to-back event. Were you worried about being able to do it?
Yes, I was actually, because much was expected. Even in the meetings, some of them that I wasn't a part of, they would come back and tell me that whenever my name came up, the comments was like, I wasn't up for discussion. Basically, they had made up their mind. They know what they wanted from me, and they knew that I was going to give my best. So they didn't really want to talk. So when we got on the site to choose where we were supposed to set up, they were like, I had to choose where I wanted first. I was like, what kind of pressure is this? You know, basically, they wanted me to stand out. So
they trusted you.
Exactly. So that even at that moment, I was feeling so much pressure, because when people tell me I trust you, that's a big thing for me. It's a big thing for me. So I was nervous and everything, but I said, you know what? This is an opportunity for me. I didn't even know how serious it was going to be, like the impact on my business till after, you know. So I remember during the event and all that, you know, everything went well. Food was great and everything. And after that, I mean, wherever I was catering my corporate, you know, clients and all, you know, for some reason, they took me more serious. I don't know. You know, they felt proud that they had someone who had catered for Ghana's wedding, catering for them. And when I go for any contract, they're like, oh, she catered for Ghana. Oh, okay. And that is a done deal. It's a done deal, you know. So yeah, it opened a lot of doors for me, I must say. You know, even though COVID came and, you know, slowed down a bit of my business, but it was just, you know, just a little. But it really did some good for me.
But even in COVID, you came up with another way of still getting food to your clients, because mostly when you go to funerals or you go to weddings, you expect your takeaway pack, either in a branded gift bag or takeaway box or something. But you came through with a different presentation. Those packs that had the ribbons and the bag, just like a gift bag, or it's like going...
A box.
Yeah, the box. It's like going to a shop and coming out of the Gucci shop with your box, something like that.
Yeah.
How do you dream those ideas?
So I would say God, okay? I say that because I was praying to God as usual, and I wanted something, a new idea, something I could do during this COVID season. And I said, the idea just came to me while I was laying down that, how about, a box where you could have, just not just food, but drink, water, basically
everything in there.
Yes, various items, and have it, nicely packaged, classy, where any kind of person would want to. Anybody can hold. Sometimes you go to an event, someone will pick it
look for someone
to hold it for you because you're feeling embarrassed. So why not something that people can feel happy and proud to carry, because there's so much, classiness to it. So I was just saying, so what do I do? Should I just propose something like that to a client, or should I just do it for free or something just to launch it? What do I do? And in that moment, while I was just talking to God about it, I had a phone call from Becca. And she said, she wanted packaging, something different, And I'm like, that's it. God just gave me someone right there. I didn't have to do anything for free or anything, just right there. And I told her about the idea. And she was like, that's
great. Let's go with it.
Let's go for it. And then that was it. So we started making amazing packages. And then I actually had someone to do it the first time. Mm-hmm. And I thought the price was too much. And as usual, me pushing my team and, wanting to get very creative. Just like we build our own food stations. Yeah. We don't give it to any outside person. It's all within the same
team.
The premises. Yes, exactly. So then I was like, this is something we can do. Let's, try and learn. Exactly. So we started doing our own boxes. So now we do our boxes and we make the food and everything to go with it.
This is a whole business on its own.
Right.
We keep pushing the Made in Ghana agenda. Let's support Ghanaian businesses. Mm-hmm. This is a business that needs support.
Yes, it does. I have people calling me all over the world. How can I, export it? And I'm like, okay, because I'm wondering how they can, do the folding and everything. So that's right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do it, because the pressure for those boxes
is just
yes.
Yeah, I'm sure there are ways you can just do it flat. Then when it gets there, they just mold them.
We'll get there.
Talking about challenges, there is no success story without challenges.
Yes.
What challenges have you faced so far?
Quite a few challenges here and there. Being a CEO of a business, you definitely have issues, managing your workers, trying to, keep things, be consistent in the business. With Zesuza, we deal with recipes. Okay, so wanting to have the same taste all the time, dealing with Ghanaian food. Our Ghanaian food is very difficult. Outside, the rice dishes and everything is it's very easy. But, you have your garden eggs that sometimes you buy and it tastes bitter.
Yeah.
What can you really do about that? Someone being able to, be consistent in the business and the competition. Starting off something and people just immediately copying what you're doing and being able to think of the other challenges and people feeling that you are a threat to them. I faced a lot of issues health-wise as well, and having to, really rely on God for a lot of strength, and my husband as well. Yeah, it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy at all, battling with a lot of spiritual things, being in this industry.
Just overcooking?
Yes. we face a lot of challenges. Even in the movie industry, you hear a lot of stories here and there. People going, yes.
That side is understandable, but with cooking...
And funny enough, it's one of the reasons why I also had to put a hold on acting as well. My mom was also very scared that being exposed a lot will bring a lot of attention and a lot of, she always believed so much in this spiritual thing. So stopping that and then getting into the food industry, thinking that everything would be more easy there.
So how bad have you had a spiritual hit in the food sector?
Very bad to an extent. I would say, I remember this day so well. On the 2nd of December, 2019, I was just there and I just couldn't move. my left leg. I couldn't move my left leg. I couldn't move my right arm. And I'm like, from where? Why am I feeling this way? I just got into a particular building, I would mention, and that's what happened to me.
Were you there to work?
I was there to work. And that was just, a very difficult moment of my life where my feet were swelling, my arms were swelling. I couldn't even brush my teeth.
You had not eaten anything you were allergic to?
No.
You had not been sick before that time?
At all. It would get to some moment, like maybe about 12, 1 a.m., when I'm in so much pain. And my husband will have to wake up and pray and rub my feet before I'm able to turn. And it was very, very difficult for me. Very, very difficult.
Being an actress, getting married to a pastor, how did that even happen? Because now listening to what you're saying and having your husband wake up in the middle of the night to pray for you means every step of your life looked like God had ordained that helper to see you through that journey.
Right.
So when you met him, what actually pushed you to say, I think I would agree to marry this man?
He was just too, his love for God was just too much. I don't know. I always say that God. I always tell him that you answer a lot of questions to God, because I feel that Ghana needs more of you, because you are just something else. Your love for God and the way you know the Bible. He was just so, I wouldn't want to say pure, but there was just something about him. And I just wanted to get, at that point in my life, okay, I had gotten closer to God. And that's where I was talking about, laying on the altar and all that. At that phase, I really wanted to get closer to God. And I wanted somebody that would help me to do that.
To build your faith.
Exactly. So I was working in church, doing so many things in the church. And one of the things was also to take care of, preachers that came from outside. And he was one of them. So I was assigned to take care of him. Very quiet. He didn't like any trouble. He was always fasting and praying, reading his Bible.
But what am I supposed to take care of?
I know.
This man doesn't eat.
Nothing. He didn't want to do anything. So I was like, okay, he's making my work easy. He's the easiest one. So, intentionally come and ask him, don't you want to go and see Ghana? Don't you want to see around? He was always like, no, he's fine. He'll just get back reading his Bible. He just wasn't even bothered. So that's, I don't know, through that, I don't know, for some reason, he opened up later on, started chatting and all that. And even that, I still wasn't sure. I had to pray to God to, seek direction if really he was the one for me. And then at some point, I just made a decision. I said, you know what?
He's the one.
He is the one. And I never regret that decision. Because coming back to what is happening now, I don't know how I would have been able to do it without him. Supporting with all the prayers and everything.
When you go through those crises, do you feel like giving this whole catering vision up? Because things that would push you to your lowest, you mostly or wisely would walk away from them. Do you feel like giving up on it sometimes?
Sometimes. And my mom would always tell me I should just stop the business, because she would always cry. She sees me in so much pain. So, when this whole thing started and everything, and I was going through so much, I had to go and obviously run some tests and everything. And I remember when I got to the doctor, she was like, go, you're not my patient. What are you doing here? And then she called me, she said, you know what, come, let's run some tests and everything. So then, this is the first time I'm actually talking about this. The way the test came out, and she says, no, she referred me to other doctors to go and run some more tests. And then they found out that I had lupus. And I didn't know where that came from. Initially, they said I had high blood pressure, and I'm like, from where? This is somebody that, if I get angry,
you're calm?
The next minute, it's like nothing ever happens. So I was like, oh, my workers even take advantage of that. I was like, oh, this woman, she'll just forget about this.
The next minute,
I just don't know how to get upset for long. No, so there's no way. What am I keeping so much inside? I'm just like, I speak my mind and that's it. And I'll just, be laughing about it. It's like, what? I'd always said that, if people say that you have high, I will never get high blood pressure or anything like that because
you don't stress yourself.
No. So, and you're telling me that this is caused by stress? What kind of stress?
I'm not stressed.
I know. So I didn't know where that came from. I never questioned God.
And it's not in your bloodline.
No.
Nobody in your family has it.
At all. We knew somebody that was a family friend that had it, and she passed away. So when they heard that the doctor said I had lupus, everybody kept coming home, crying. I'm like, why are you acting like this? So it was
I'm dying tomorrow.
I know, it was very emotional. So I had to tell them that no, and I said,
helping you.
In all of this, I never questioned God. I never did. And hardly pray about my health. So, why he allows this to happen, I don't know. But I'm sure I would find out soon. But it's been a real struggle. And you won't believe that even the day of KNC 20, I had my crisis.
You're joking.
I'm telling you. But I was there. There are moments that maybe I'll have to get off some oxygen and then I'll be right at an event. That's how, I don't know. The love for the business is just too much. I don't know. I don't think that this whole lupus thing can really bring me down. No, they tried it, but
you kicked it. Being daddy's girl and losing your father at a time you said yourself you knew it was going to come, but I didn't know it was going to come that soon. How did you go through that phase?
It was a tough one for me. As I said earlier, I was daddy's girl. And this is someone that I go to every time whenever I had any problems with work or anything. He was always supportive and he would always, advise. So it was tough for me because I was taking care of him when he was, ill and all that. He wouldn't want anybody to do that. I took care of him so well that I could actually give a report, like a doctor, about my dad and everything that concerned his illness. So it was tough. And this happened during the time that I was also not feeling well, to the extent that he was thinking that he was even part of the reason why I was ill. I was like, no. So that happening during COVID time, and being ill, it was really tough on me and the business, but I had to be strong because my workers believe so much in me. Yeah. They think I'm some superwoman. So even when I'm when I'm down, I don't even want them to see that, So yeah, it was a tough one for me, honestly.
But through it all, you have survived. You have achieved.
Yes.
You have progressed. Your life has become better than it was before.
Yes.
Looking at where God has brought you, what do you think has carried such grace for you?
Fear of God. The fear of God. For me, some people around me say that they don't understand God's love for me, because I would say that He has been there. He has been there. And I haven't been that perfect child of God, but once I found Him, I made sure that I remained true to Him. Fearing God, has been my secret to everything, because I make the extra effort. We are faced with so much challenges as Christians and everything, and it's hard, it's hard to remain true. But the effort that you put in trying to be true to God, it's what He appreciates. And I think that's something that I've tried so much to do. And I would say that that's been it for me. That's been it for me.
I want to thank you very much for coming to share. Like, we talk, but this has really gotten to me. And keep pushing. Yes. Stay focused. He doesn't bring us far to leave us. No. It's not in His nature. And I know what we have ahead is greater than the things we have seen in the past. He will take us there. He will build you. He will give you the strength. He will let His angels take charge over you. Isn't it amazing how beautiful you're looking? You don't look like anything you've been through. Trust me. You don't. And thank you. We will keep winning in Jesus' name.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's time for us to be generous. So all the cards are here. Kindly pick one by kind courtesy Hisense.
Okay.
Hey. Okay, let's see what you got.
Oh, gas burner from Hisense.
Okay, so you get a Hisense gas burner.
Yay!
Is it because you cook?
Funny enough, when I got here and I was looking at the gifts, I was like, maybe I would like to have this. And I'm surprised that's exactly what I picked.
Everything you ask, God would give. So here you go, darling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hisense. And this is what I really wanted, so.
Wow. This is going straight to the Susa's kitchen. I know Chef Sammy will be in a hurry to take it. Yeah. Okay, so this from Lexter Garner, producers of Yas products.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you.
That's not all. From Royal Aroma Fortified Rice.
Nice.
As for this, Soraya, now when you're cooking rice.
No, this is good rice.
Oh, thank you.
Good rice.
You heard her.
This is good rice.
She cooks for mass numbers. I mean, you heard. This is good rice.
This is good
rice. So, Soraya, this is for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for endorsing my rice because it's good rice.
It is good rice.
Yes. I mean, if you use it for jollof, amazing.
And Tasty Tom.
Tasty Tom is also very good.
Really, really good.
So you see, I don't tell you things that are not good though. So if I tell you, kindly follow and buy. Then finally, from this, you see, I'm even short of words. God. This is from Frame Masters to the Susa Catering Services CEO.
Oh my God.
This is beautiful. So this is for you, sis.
Oh, wow. This is so nice.
So nice.
Thank you so much.
Wow. That's beautiful. It has been amazing as always. And we're saying a very big thank you to you for making time to watch us today. To Hisense, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, to Adonko Original Hand Sanitizer and Adonko Next Level, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, GTP, Multi-Credit Savings and Loan, Milo All-in-One, Tasty Tom and Rich Tomato Mix, Royal Aroma Fortified Rice. We're saying a very big thank you to all of you. To my Glam Squad, ABS Lux Line, thank you very much. Divine Cassie, GH Beauty Artistry, Style by Yemi, and Chocolate Hair. I really appreciate you. Starclicks Photography, Frame Masters, GH, and M-Clan Media. You guys are simply amazing. Always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to the end of the tunnel. I see a bright light shining through, and it's just for you.